Fellow Virginians, my subject for this broadcast is the right to know. The people have the right to know what is going on in all phases of our state government. And if I'm elected your governor, I pledge that it will be my policy to make public the public's business. It would seem obvious to say that debate of issues in government is a key factor in any political campaign. Yet candidates of the Democratic organization have often set out entire campaigns without discussing the issues. Or, when driven to debate, they resort to misleading statements and promises they break after election. One need look no further than 1953, when my opponent campaigned for governor by assuring the voters that he would oppose any addition to the gas tax. And then on the day of his inauguration proposed a 1-cent increase. Another, and an even greater breach of faith, was the failure to adopt a pupil assignment plan locally administered, which was an important part of the Gray Commission program which was promised the people and then withdrawn. I know of only one way to wage a campaign, and that is to speak up clearly and plainly on the vital questions, and I know of only one yardstick by which to measure every proposal at issue, and that is it good for Virginia? I recognize there may be differences of opinion on various questions, but I believe that you will agree with me that a full discussion of the issues is the foundation of democracy. And there is one stand on which I believe everyone should agree. That stand is this: there should be an end to secret closed-door sessions in Virginia's government. For too long, there have been too many secret closed-door meetings in the committees, the departments, boards, and commissions at various levels of our state government. The doors of the state board, departments, study commissions, and General Assembly committees should always be open to the public. I find that there is needed a law in the state of Virginia that has already been approved in some states that will open the doors of our state government once and for all. And if I'm elected governor, I will direct all department heads and agencies of the state to transact the public's business in public. A law is needed to nail down this guarantee forever. There are those who argue that they can discuss problems and arrive at solutions more easily behind closed doors. My answer is the public should know how and why proposals are put together. And if there are office holders who shrink from working in the open, then there are hundreds of capable, forthright Virginians ready to relieve it. It seems to me that all candidates for office in November, Republicans, Democrats, and Independents, opposed or unopposed, should be asked by the voters to pledge to open the doors on all public hearings and all public business. Since the taxpayers put the bill for the operation of the state government, they are entitled to hear every phase of the discussion on how their money is spent and how their government is to be managed. The people are to live under the laws passed by the General Assembly, and there should be no blackout of information and no blindfolding of the press, radio, and television when those laws are being made. A free flow of information is a guarantee of clean, progressive government. The practice of secret session shows that those who govern lack confidence in themselves and lack trust in the judgment of Virginia's people. Good government is a two-way street, and those who meet behind closed doors cut off a vital avenue of the people. We should have nothing to hide, but should gladly and willingly open to the public all documents and all deliberations at all levels of our government. The citizens have an inherent right to know more about the reasons for personal restraint and taxes than the mere announcement of what someone else has already decided. The General Assembly, boards, commissions, agencies, and departments are acting for the whole people in conducting the public business, and accordingly they should be glad to have the scrutiny and suggestions of every citizen. I ask you to join with me in pledging that we will always stand for the public business to be made public, and for every citizen to have the right to know what is going on in our government at all levels at all times. For a free government resting upon the consent of the governed cannot be conducted in secret. Freedom or secrecy? This is the question for the citizens of Virginia to decide.